Good morning, and welcome to RedEye Recap. I'm your multimedia director, Cooper Walton. Because I'm soon to graduate, I've named my successor, and I've given her the reins in the technical aspects, leaving me with plenty of time to host this fine show. In recent news, Nikki Haley finally decided to drop out of the presidential race following Super Tuesday's primary results. Haley surprisingly beat Donald Trump in one state, Vermont. Despite losing to literally nobody in Nevada last month, this was an impressive final victory, as she beat an alleged white supremacist in a state that's whiter than raisins in potato salad. The Supreme Court also ruled that Colorado cannot remove Trump from the ballot, meaning that he paid for Clarence Thomas's spring break Miami trip. So please wish the Supreme Court a happy spring break as they have boozy brunches and beach bum it instead of actually figuring out how to read the Constitution. In Louisville news, you might have seen the semi-truck dangling off the side of the 2nd Street Bridge on February 29th. While the driver was safely Spider-Man'd out of the truck, maybe this is a sign that going highway speeds on a bridge with a speed limit of 35 isn't such a hot idea. Guilty. On the manual side of the road, juniors will be taking the ACT on March 19th, and seniors will be making up volunteer opportunities so they can finally fulfill their weird manualized version of a skip day. Personally, I'll be volunteering for the Teenagers Against Sleep Deprivation Foundation. And now, to Abby Prather, covering New Works.
New Works is the student performance festival, so that includes student-written plays that are then directed by students and acted by students, and designed by students in the design and production program. We also have student choreographers and dancers through the dance department, and then student composers. We encourage everyone to audition for New Works. We do, actually. It's one of the most sort of fun parts of the because we're not a traditional school in the way that like anybody can audition for the school play. Like the plays are really reserved for the YPAS majors, except for New Works. New Works is the one where we want everybody to come and play. My personal goal, which worked out this year, is that I don't want anybody to be double cast. Because the goal is to have as many people participate as possible. I would encourage everyone to take these classes. If you're interested in any of this kind of work, you can take playwriting and write plays that are considered for New Works. And if you're interested in directing, you can take the directing classes. And if none of that interests you, please audition, because it's really fun. Like we have students, I'm pretty confident, from every magnet involved in the shows. And that to me is like part of what makes it such an exciting production.
And now, to our club's correspondent, Jackson Jones.
Hello, I'm Jackson Jones with this week's Club Recap. Today's featured club is IRAP.
So our club is focused on promoting and supporting refugees and immigrants in our community through volunteering, service, as well as kind of planning activities to support our community within the school. So last semester, they collected coats and blankets for Kentucky Refugee Ministries, and they have some other volunteering opportunities, but supporting immigrants and refugees within our community. So right now, they're actually working on a mural for my classroom, as well as trying to promote like awareness for immigrants and refugees within the school and some sort of like sticker or flyer campaign, but that's what we're working on right now. There is a Google Classroom and a Remind that they can join, so check those out. We have a couple flyers around the school where you can find information for joining Classroom and Remind. It's probably the best way to stay involved. And listen to the announcements. We had a ton of participation in our winter clothing drive, so donating or showing up to meetings is the best way to get involved. So show up to one of IRAP's bi-monthly meetings. Now we meet in room 211, which is my room after school, from 2:30 to 3:30. So just show up. You don't need to send an email, but we'd be happy to have anyone who wants to support and work with refugees in our community.
Thanks, Jackson. And now, to Caleb Masterson with School Lunch Reviews.
Welcome back to Manual RedEye's Food Review. I talked to Manual students about what they thought about their lunch and how school lunch should improve. Let's see what they had to say.
I think that the Bosco sticks are really good. I just had 4. How many did you have? I had 3. They were really good. Would recommend if you've never had them.
My favorite part of school lunch are the fries and hanging out with my friends.
My favorite part of school lunches is the chicken smackers. They're just really good and easy to get down.
But what I wouldn't recommend are the chicken sandwiches that aren't
The dill ones, they're very dry, very gross.
The chicken sandwiches, I'm sorry, they look kind of nasty. And like I opened one time and it was like brown and gray and stuff. And it just looked really unappetizing.
Today I'm eating cheese-filled breadsticks. And let me tell you right now, these are not good. Usually they are, which is why I'm a little bit flabbergasted because there was no pull. These aren't warm. That didn't move. I'm honestly disappointed in the lunch today. I don't feel very respected, and I'm a little upset.
That's all for now. Now back to the studio.
That's all for this week. I'll see y'all next time.